Today for us in Calcutta is very important. I think also in many parts of the world because we remember our dear Mother Teresa. We celebrate the 10th death anniversary, or as we say, the 10th year after she went up into heaven. And for many of us who have been connected with her, it's not only just a memorial day, it's also a very emotional day.
She was very good lady, very good. Not only lady, she was mother of India.
She's there still in our heart.
If 97 she was dead, if she continue her age, yeah, continue her life, so then lots of things we are getting.
Yeah.
So we are missing Mother Teresa.
I wouldn't say that she influenced me to become a priest, no, but surely her life influenced my life in many ways, in being concerned for the poor, for being concerned for the less fortunate, because it didn't end over there. The first time I met her was around 59. That time I was just a kid of, I think, 7. And I still remember the first time I met her was when she was giving out medicines to leprosy patients in Howrah, just across the river. After distributing the medicines to the patients, she would remove her. That time they were using those big rubber gloves. They never had good gloves and all. And then she would wash her hands and all, and then come and give us sweets and all. So we were always waiting for the handouts. She would come with her sisters and would try to collect all of us to take us to church. And I vividly remember her telling my mother, "You just leave their clothes at the leg side of the bed and we will come and dress them." And she would dress us and we would have it was like the Pied Piper, all of us walking at the back. So, but in all this we came to see someone who was concerned about us, someone who took care of us. No, at that time she was not important in the world. Might have been a testing time. Now when I look back, I don't think she was very much recognized by the church or by the priest or things of the kind. But yet she persevered in that work of hers.
It's because of Mother Teresa, basically, so many sick and street children got a roof over their head, got a meal to eat, and education, which otherwise, being on the streets, they would have just been left to rot out there.
And she was one of the few people around Calcutta who would really get down to the level of the poor people and really do something for them as a human being.
She was being help to Muslim, Hindu, Americans, anybody, English, anybody she was doing.
Yeah.
She was doing good for everybody.
She was like a god to the poor.
I think she was a very special woman and she made a lot of things for the poor people here in India, in Calcutta.
The special thing about her was she reached out to all. She had a special thing in her, not only reaching out to all, say in our country, to all kinds of religion, not only to that, but to all kinds of people in distress, to all kinds. She didn't only go to the poorest of the poor, what we often talk about, but she came to people poor like us. We were just ordinary poor people, we were not well off. I still remember one of the meetings that she was addressing, and the reporters were telling, "Oh, you're spoiling the poor and by giving them, and you're just encouraging them." And after some time again she said, "Many of us, we have big meetings about how to eradicate poverty. So I know poverty is here, I know a problem is here, and that problem has to be solved right now. I can't wait for a meeting. And so I do whatever little I can."
The legacy that she leaves behind, I say, would be what you do for others, God will do for you.
Today we can find certain people who were not that happy earlier, but because of her great work, now they are leading a happy life.
If we all live like her, then there won't be any people to take care of, right?
I don't know exactly what legacy she would like to leave behind or she wanted to leave behind. I don't know, because I don't think Mother was preoccupied with those kind of things. The experiences I had of her, I shared with you some of my childhood experiences with her. But then I had experiences with her when I also went to work in Kalighat with her. And all those experiences I had with her and the responses she gave me, the way she spoke, I never ever saw any glimpse or trace of her wanting to leave a legacy. She had a mission, she had a work to do, and she carried on. I think the legacy is for each one of us to take. And to say that she would really like to leave this as a legacy or that as a legacy, I don't know. Because I think what took her ahead was the fact that she always kept Jesus as the focus. She always felt that she was doing it for Jesus. She often said, we do it for Jesus. At times we would joke with her also. And she also had a lot of good sense of humor, by the way. Yeah. She would joke a lot, and I think that's what kept her going, that she was able to constantly think that after all that we are doing is for him.